No, Charles, I didn't watch Joker yet. I need to watch it. It's been a crazy busy week. Probably after the Halloween season, I will. Hey, S Gamer, how's it going? Rob, how's it going? Doing pretty good. Feeling a little under the weather today, but I'm gonna do a live silver pour. Like number one. Hey, Full Push Metals, how's it going, my friend? Waiting for this furnace to heat up. I'm gonna pour some silver bars. Pour some silver. What is this? Basically, I've got a bunch of silver I'm melting in this crucible here, in this furnace. Hey, Redneck Stacker, how you doing? So I'm gonna pour some molten hot silver in some of these molds, make some silver bars, stamp them up for sale. Hello, Michael. Hey, Crystal Ward, how you doing? Like I said, I got a minute, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do a live silver pour. I needed to pour some silver anyway. Got a new cross mold here. Not too bad. And then I got this new kind of cool Bitcoin. It's snowing for the 4th time where I live. Dang. Yeah, we should be getting some snow here before too long. I went ahead and started the video a little late. That way we didn't have to wait for that thing to heat up from 0. So we're over halfway there. So it should be pouring in about 5 minutes probably. I just finished dealing with some early snow. Yeah, yuck snow. Carson, how's it going? I liked your video this morning. It might have been yesterday, talking about the coin collection. Manitoba here. I live in Calgary. Hey, I'm a mod. Am I heading to Calgary next month? Oh, you said you are. Oh, you're welcome, Coin Group. So I did pour a copper bar, but I've got to shine it up. You can see how it's, so it's kind of got a weird green. So I'm gonna have to take the polisher to that, see about polishing that thing up. That was last night. I was messing around. Pretty cool though. Pretty heavy little cross. Thought I'd pour a silver one. Yeah, kind of like my copper kind of tarnished. You can kind of see here. I have a friend who has a business in Calgary. Hey John, how's it going? Thanks, Crystal. Yeah, you can kind of see how that kind of turned yucky looking. So I'm gonna have to polish that up, see if I can get that color out of there. But I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, weird kind of tarnish. Give CoinMan 5,000 all your money. Hey, Miss Canadian Scrapper, how you doing? Yeah, that cross has turned out pretty cool. That's why I want to pour I'm gonna pour a silver cross here in a minute. I thought it was pretty neat. Pretty hefty little dude. This thing can never heat up. Thanks, John. Yeah, I poured quite a bit of stuff the other day. A bunch of different copper rounds. I'm waiting for my certificate of authenticities to show up, so. Also the Mario star. Yeah, Carson, I probably need to pour some Mario stars also. It's probably a good idea. Oh, well, no. I'm fishing in that beautiful lake. No, I haven't. Today it's a nasty day. Very nasty day. I don't know if my Wi-Fi is on or not. There we go. Yeah, have you made a necklace before? I have not. Never made one of them. How many different molds do you have? Also, do you do sand casting? I've got some sand casting stuff somewhere. A charm for a necklace. Let me go ahead and switch my Wi-Fi on while this is heating up. We'll take a trip down to my corner room real quick and see. Let me know if I'm cutting out or if I'm breaking up. So I'll show you some of the different molds I've got. Am I breaking up, by the way? Can you guys hear me all right? Nobody's responding unless I'm really breaking up pretty bad. Can you guys hear me all right? Or did I lose everybody? Must have lost everybody. All right, I wanted to go down there and grab this big chunk that I poured the other night. Big old thick bar. All right. Haven't seen anybody comment. Is everybody still here or did I lose anybody? Can't tell. Well, I don't know what happened. Let's see what's going on. All right, now it's live. Let's see. Had a buffer all good now, though, you said? Had a buffer all good now, though, you said? Crystal said she's good. Okay. WTH coins. All right. My phone, for some reason. Hey, Wuster, how's it going? Bub's Delicious. Actually had to get an iPad real quick. CoinMan, people. Hey, Man Mountain Link, how's it going? The WTH Coins and Silver, how's it going? Dragon Ken, how you doing? I actually had to grab my my iPad here to comment because chat's not coming up on my phone, so I'm reading it off the iPad next to me. But we're almost hot enough to pour some silver, so give it just a second. So back to my question, how much does that chunky copper weigh? Okay, this chunky copper bar that I poured the other night, it is, shoot, I just weighed it. I think it's like 8 ounces. It's a monster. I still got to stamp it, but really good looking bar. Yeah, it is. It is a chunk. All right, we're getting close to pouring temperature. Let me go ahead and check on this real quick. Do you hand sand your copper bars? I don't. I should. In Redneck Stacker, I'm actually going to look at doing that, sanding these down and seeing how polished I can get these things. Where did you get all that copper? Did you pick it up from job sites? Yeah, Coin Group in Minnesota. Basically, I just cut copper wire. You know, copper wire is actually 3/9. It's pure copper. So basically, I scrap wire. So I'll show you real quick another piece of copper wire. It's like here's a big old chunk of copper wire. You can see the full length of it. So what I'll do is I'll unbraid this, cut it down to little pieces. Kind of a pain in the butt, but you know, it's cheaper than buying a bunch of copper rounds and melting those down. I've done that before too. But yep, pretty chunky little bar. I've got some certificates of authenticity coming. So I had some custom made ones. So I'm actually gonna start stamping some stuff, putting some stuff up for sale. Like I said, I'm definitely going to see about sanding these crosses down, see how polished I can get this metal, this copper. Like I said, it's kind of got a weird tarnish there. I don't know what that's from. Don't know if it's a chemical reaction from the cleaner I put in the thing or not. Hey Tiffany, how you doing? I have lots of copper wire, says Miss Canadian Scrapper. Yeah, save it all, melt it down, turn it into something pretty. All right, let's see how this silver's looking real quick. Where's my tongs? There they are. Which I don't think you guys will be able to see inside there or not. Oh yeah, you can, kinda. That's getting pretty hot. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this mold on top. Let you guys see it. Heat that mold up that way. Hey Silver, Tanawa, how's it going? Drool time. It's like looking down a volcano, yeah. So I'll heat this baby up real quick. Looks like my crucible's starting to cool down though. Maybe I need to get that off there. Let's see if it's hot enough to pour real quick. Let's see. I want to pour these too thick. That might not have poured that enough. This is a little. Yeah, my crucible kind of cooled down on me. Let's take a look at this one now. I'm trying not to pour these too big or too much in this mold because I don't want them to weigh a ton. Because then if they weigh a ton, it's a little tougher to sell them. You know, nobody wants to pay a ton for. Let's see. All right, I just cooled this one down. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, so you got a little bit of a smudge that'll come out, but yeah, it's kind of got a little cooled down there. But yeah, I would say that's probably right at about 2 ounces, maybe. My scale's downstairs, where I'd check it out, but that's pretty cool. So, are you pouring for just yourself, or is this a buying pour party? Bub's Delicious. Once I get these stamped and weighed up and looking good, I can totally. I've got to get familiar. So this is actually my first silver cross. I have no clue how much that weighs or nothing like that. So I still got a little bit of cleaning to do. I'll actually make a video for maybe tomorrow. Maybe I can get these polished up and cleaned up by tomorrow, and I'll put a price on them. But yeah, Tiffany says everything has a price. So typically I sell all my stuff, and I've got my certificate of authenticities coming too. So they should be here Tuesday, I think. So these will actually have certificate of authenticities. They'll look really sharp, especially once I get it cleaned up and stamped. But yeah, that looks really good. I like that. Okay, I think we're hot enough to pour 1 or 2 more real quick. Get that mold right about there. Get my gloves on, and let's pour 1 or 2. It was a much nicer pour. Let's cool that one down real quick and take a look at it. Yeah, that one looked a lot better. You should pour a silver Bitcoin. Yeah, I can do that. My next one, I'll pour one of those silver Bitcoins. So that little whatever that is will come right off. But yeah, that turned out to be beautiful. And good for vampires and werewolves. Silver for the werewolf, the cross for the vampires. So definitely can't beat that. All right, yeah, we'll pour a Bitcoin also. All right. Have you ever tried pouring into wood? No, I've got to do that, Silver, Tanawa. Totally going to do that. And yeah, I do got some sand casting that I'm going to be practicing here before too long also. So let's try that Bitcoin real quick. Kind of see what that looked like. Some really cool ripples there, don't it? Hey, Starbucks Jeff, how you doing, my friend? All Let me grab this one, cool it down. We'll take a look at it, and then we'll pour another cross or two. I'm doing my last barbecue before the winter turns over. Sounds good. I need a barbecue too. Check that ripples out. Really cool looking. Well, it's actually kind of ugly looking. It didn't turn out real great. Might have been because the mold was a little cool. I don't know. I'll definitely try polishing it up and seeing if that works, but the ripples, super cool looking. Get that mold red hot. Well, let me try it now, because that mold is hot. So let's pour another one in there. Let's see if that helps it any. This one, I'm just not a big fan of it. I like the ripples, but I'm putting it back in the furnace. Ooh, not a good idea to drop it in there. Anyway, let's check this one out. I had silver splashing. Let's keep this baby off. For flat surfaces that you want mirror on or high detail, get red hot. Okay, Dragonkin. Cool that down. So get it red hot, red hot. Still came out kind of jacked up looking. Let me see what that mold looks like. Make sure there's not some kind of burr in there. No? Have to polish it up and see what it looks like. But yeah, that's got some cool waves in it. Redneck Stacker says, I'll buy that Bitcoin, bro. Yeah. The more hot I get my horse mold, the better the flats turn out. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Okay. Redneck Sticker, yeah, once I get these polished up and put some prices on them, I'll make a video here in a couple days. Like I said, I'm waiting on my certificate of authenticity, so I'm going to start giving out certificates with them. I think it's just a better way of doing it. Yeah, that cross turned out fantastic. But let me try one more of those Bitcoins real quick. Let me just heat that mold up like Dragon Kid said. Actually, I'll turn this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's heat that mold up that way, see how that looks. I'll either buy it or we can do a trade poured silver for poured silver, up to you. Okay, Redneck Stacker. Definitely let you know. Yeah, that Christian me, I can clean up myself. I wish I had the money. What happens is the cold brick is sucking the heat out of the mold super fast. Gotcha. Remember, Rise Gold Corp, penny stock, trade today. Hey, Sherry Ward, how's it going? That mold should be. So you're thinking that brick is taking all the heat. You're probably right, Dragonkin. That cold brick is sucking the heat out of that mold. I use a steel plate under my graphite molds. Gotcha. I need to do that. That's a good idea. I appreciate that. Hand-poured silver is perfectly imperfect. Near perfection comes from a hydraulic press. Yeah, you're correct on that. You could try heating up the mold first before pouring. Bring the mold to have a little stand. All right, Dragonkin, appreciate that. We can make a deal with somebody. They can get me one of those crosses so I can get them something. Yeah. Use a torch to do that. All right, so that mold should be super hot. I mean, let's take a look. And I'll just, you know what I'll do is I'll go ahead and sit it on top of this graphite here, so maybe it doesn't take the coolness out too fast. We'll see how that works. Yeah, that thing is hot. All right, let's check it out real quick. Let's pour one. See if that helps much. Let's see, how much do I got in there? I got, not very much. So let's check this out. Uh-oh. Tell you what, I don't know what's going on. That, it's even coming out worse. What if my silver's not hot enough? See how it didn't even take to the B? Gently tap on the sides of the mold for them big ripples. Yeah, that's weird that that didn't, you can see my mold here. It doesn't have anything in it. So let me go ahead and dump this one back in there real quick. That is weird. Let's work better cold. Yeah, that one, that mold being red hot like that, it didn't work very good. Let me drop this in there real quick. Let me give it a second to heat that up. But yeah, like I said, the crosses, they turned out great. Pretty big fan of those. And that one kind of came out jacked up. I don't know what the deal is. But pretty cool. I think ones with detail work better with being heated at first. I'm hoping to pour gold bars from my Arizona nuggets. That would be cool. Coin group in Minnesota. I've never poured any gold, that's for sure. I did pour some aluminum the other day, and I tell you what, I hate pouring aluminum just because it's so just clunky. Like I said, that hasn't poured up. I haven't shined that aluminum up yet, but that's actually an aluminum bar. I was just goofing around. Super light. Gotta find a way to get one of them somehow. Trade something. I really don't know. Gotcha, Brian. Yeah, once I get these cleaned up, can Can you pour raw gold from the ground with that device? I think I could. I don't know. It'll melt about anything. Well, it'll melt anything up to 2200 degrees, which I think gold melts at, I could be wrong, so 1900 degrees maybe? I'm not sure. I've never melted gold. I know silver is 1763, and then copper's around 18, I believe. Pour me metals, how's it going? I pour copper, brass, aluminum, sterling, 3 9s and 4 9 silver, and gold. Dang, redneck stacker. Yeah, I've never poured any gold at all. Like I said, these, I love those. I said, once I get that polished up, that'll look super cool. We'll pour another Bitcoin here in just a second. Hey, SJ, how you doing? I still haven't messed with that sand casting, SJ. I've got to get that kit out, and I got to give it a shot. I just have not done it yet. It's almost like I'm afraid to try something new. Found 80-pound float copper today in a creek metal detecting. Nice, Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan, did you get my package? I've got to get that tracking number, but I want to make sure you got it. I had a couple of people emailed me last night saying they got packages from me. So you should have yours today, I would think, with everybody else saying it. Pop your sand cherry already. Yeah, I need to do that, SJ. Yeah, Tiffany said she got hers yesterday. So, Jonathan, you should have yours, I would say today. I think I sent it out same time as Tiffany's. Once you go sand, you never go back. It's the best ever. You'll love it. Gotcha. I will, I'll break that sand out probably tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a live. You guys can see and give me some tips as I do it. If you have any questions, please email CoinMan. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, once I get these stamped, get my certificates of authenticity, I'll put some prices on some of these. Try doing a sand cast of a smallish kid's toy. Okay, yeah, I'll have to go through my kids' toys. They got some little Pokemon figures and stuff like that, and my daughter's got a bunch of little figurines. Maybe I'll try that out first. Yeah, there's tons of little toys around the house. All right, should be hot enough here real quick. Let's see if we can pour one of these Bitcoin bars. I'm not going to heat this mold up. We'll see what the difference is like in this detailed mold. So let me. All right, let's see. See if it's hot enough yet. Yeah, it's hot enough. And then I just got a little bit left, so probably will just save that. Save that for another pour. Let me go ahead and pull this out, see what it looks like. See if it came out better. Hey ECP, how you doing? All right. Believe it or not, the details actually came out better on this this Bitcoin round by not heating it up, which is really odd. You guys seen the other one a while ago that I did. When I heated that mold up red hot, the details didn't come out very good, or at least the B didn't. Still wasn't the best, but it did come out better, more prominent. Yeah, some really cool looking ripples. So I'll get that thing polished up, put it in the tumbler, stamp it, weigh it, do all that. But yeah, pretty nice. So we got that Bitcoin. We got Silver Cross. It turned out really good as well. Let's see what this other one looks like. Yep, Redneck Stacker, you was right. Some molds do come out better when they're cold. That B on that came out quite a bit better. It is odd. I guess you just got to experiment. Some need to be super red hot and others don't. Huh. But yeah, cool. Like I said, these silver crosses, great for vampires and werewolves. Pretty sweet. Hammer the cross, that would look awesome. How do you hammer them? SJ, I'll have to, do you got a video on that I can watch? Good to use on vampires, says ECP. All right, Brian. Yeah, no problem, my friend. What's the gold on them from? I think what that is I was pouring copper, so that's just like some copper residue. I did pour some copper crosses the other day, which I've got to clean up. And I think that's what that tarnished looking color is. But once I clean these up and stuff, this is copper. So I think that's what it is. A little bit of copper haze or something. It was in that mold. Some staining of the metal. But once I throw that in a tumbler, that gold looking color will come off there. Same with this. Once I throw it in a tumbler, you can buff it off. Yep, I can buff it off. Little ball peen hammer, says Crystal. Hey, Penny Queen, how you doing? Penny Queen, I've got aluminum to pour down an anthill. I just never found an anthill at all this year worth pouring one down. With a hammer, just beat it up. Nice, SJ. Well, I will try that. I have to find a, they did run Penny Queen. I didn't, usually I see some pretty good anthills. So since I recently moved, I'm hoping I'll have some anthills that I can pour some aluminum down an anthill and then dig it up and clean it out. And I'll show you real quick my aluminum. So Penny Queen, I haven't forgot. Look at this. That's all aluminum. 3/9 fine aluminum. So I'm ready to pour some aluminum. Yeah, I actually Alfred requested me to pour some aluminum in a pumpkin, melted aluminum, and I did that, and it was just a really crappy video, so I didn't even bother posting it. It wasn't that cool. I love SJ's Hammered Heart. She does a great job on them. Crystal's got giant ants all over. Jonathan says, hey, just got your package. It looks like they didn't like the postage being labeled media mail. It says postage due 91. Gotcha, Jonathan. Sorry about that. Yeah, I always try to ship everything media mail just to save a little bit. Let's see. All right, well, guys, that's about all I got for today. Just some silver pours. So yeah, I do got quite a few molds. Different molds, like I said, the Bitcoin's a new one, the Cross is a new one, this big chunky here, that's a good one. Which I poured this giant chunky copper bar last night. It's pretty cool, I really like it. Like I said, I didn't sand it or do anything to it, but it looks really good. Yeah, that's a chunk. Uh-oh. SJ says, I'm going to start hammering everything. Thank you. You're welcome. Appreciate you guys watching. But yep, this is all I got, guys. Like I said, I get these polished up, get them stamped. I'll put some prices on them, make a video. I'm going to do some experiment with that sand casting, I think. And hopefully I'll just do another live silver pour tomorrow night, or a copper pour, and it'll be with sand. So we'll see how that looks. Is that a Lincoln paperweight? Nope. That's actually real copper there. I've got some Lincoln paperweights, if you know what I mean. I'll show you. This baby here, that's a Lincoln paperweight. Good old Abe Lincoln paperweight. 1 pound. Yeah. Yeah, these are copper wire. This is 3/9 fine copper wire. No bees, just a bunch of politicians. See the cross hammered when you're done. All right, I don't think I have a educational purposes. Absolutely, Redneck Stacker. Yeah, SJ, I don't have a ball peen hammer. I'll have to, maybe I'll run to Lowe's here in a little bit and get one. Does one of your videos, SJ, show you smacking it with that ball peen hammer? I'm just curious. You got to hit it hard, or should I do it before I tumble it so it's softer? Was copper wire. Was. Yes. Uh-oh, my phone cord's in the shot. Oh, man down. Just messing all kinds of stuff up. All right, guys. Use a regular hammer. And no, I don't. Okay. I'll have to try that then. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody hanging out, watching the video, watching me pour some silver. I'll do another live one tomorrow night or something. I'll give everybody a heads up. I'll put a community post or something like that. Do it before. Okay, SJ. I'll definitely do that then. I'll try it out. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for hanging out and watching with me, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. We'll do it live, do another pour. Thanks, Jeff. See you guys. All right, Crystal Ward, have a good one. Sherry Ward. Then tone it. It'd be awesome. Man, SJ. All these demands. But no, I'm definitely going to try the hammering. See how that looks. I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to go scroll over to your channel real quick and take a look at some of those. Great video, CoinMan 5000. Thanks, Silver Tanawa. Pat's Piling Pennies, how's it going? All right, everybody. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go... SJ has a playlist. Okay. I will do that. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.